All right, we're first-time drivers, we have our car, now it's coming up on this long trip. We're going to the beach, we're going to visit family, our friends, and we want to feel excited but also safe that our car is going to get us to where we need to go without breaking down. So here's what you need to check on your car before you go on a long trip. And a long trip is considered 2 hours or more. The first thing you want to check is all of your fluids and your filter. And we learn about lifting the hood and checking your fluids, checking your air filter, making sure they're all full, they're clean, and they don't need to be replaced. If they do, I would take your car into your PCT, get your fluids replaced and your air filter replaced. You also want to check your tire pressure. You want to make sure you have the proper air pressure in your tires and look at your tires for wear. Do they look like they need to be replaced? Do they look like they're wearing unevenly? I would not take a car on long trips that the tires don't look good. I used to drive all the way to DC on bald tires and people would yell at me all the time saying, "You're going to get into a car crash." That was in my auto airhead days. Now I know it's very important that you have really good tires when you're taking long trips. Also on a long trip, take out any unnecessary loads in the car, which just drag the car down and cost more money for gas. So those things that you were keeping in the trunk or those clothes that you keep meaning to send to Goodwill, any unnecessary things in the trunk or the back of your car. But make sure that you do have an emergency kit that's going to have things like jumper cables, extra oil or coolant in case your car begins to overheat. You want to make sure that you have a flashlight, you've got a pen and a pencil to write down any important numbers if you get into an accident. Also have a cell phone and a cell phone charger, some water, maybe even some food like a granola bar, and if it's cold, extra clothes and a blanket in case you need to get out of the car and walk somewhere.